Welcome guys, so this will be my 6th March in the Machine draft. Just go ahead and start it. Okay, I am rare drafting. So we have the Progenitor Exarch. When it enters the battlefield, incubate 3 X times. It can tap to transform target incubator token. Yeah, that seems all right. I prefer the set rare to any of the for collection purposes. Taser Karlov's quite good, but so we may be going for an incubate strategy, and actually Corruption of Towashi could go pretty well with that. Have a quick look through, see if anything jumps out at me. No, I think it's just Corruption of Towashi. Keep it simple. This lets you draw a card whenever you control. No, whenever opponent enters the battlefield under your control transformed, or whenever a permanent transforms. Okay, fair enough. So it will work with a Sunblessed Guardian, for example, and that's a nice 2-drop. There's another cut short there. So it's either removal spell or a decent 2-drop. I'll go for a decent 2-drop. So in the uncommons here, I've got actually that's a really good green card. But it's not transforming into anything. This does transform, Harried Artisan. That goes with our other cards a bit better. And so does the Battle. That does transform. If we're in blue white, we could go knights. So as a sort of side project, so we could grab a protocol knight rather than sort of dipping into 3 colours this early. I think Corruption of Towashi is a good reason to be blue, so I'll take the protocol knight. Alright, that's a good removal spell. And that's another good removal spell. I think I just like the Realmbreaker's Grasp a little bit better. Obviously, it takes out a few more things, so that's what we want. Firja Judge of Valor has double black in the casting cost. I don't think we can afford to play that. Okay, I have a combat trick there. Oh, Sunder the Gateway does have Incubate, so that's a good filler card. Good sort of filler 2-drop. Basically a grizzly bear, which is fine. That's a decent blue 2-drop, so yeah, I think we just take Sunder the Gateway. Invasion of Lorwyn. Well, it's 2 colours we're not playing. It's quite a good card. Knight of the New Coalition. He's a 4-drop. I'd rather get the 2-drops sorted first before we go for 4-drops. So that will actually be our 4th 2-drop. So and it's a knight as well. So yeah, I think we go for the what's it called? Swordsworn Cavalier. Alright, Invasion of Dominaria. Well, battle's transformed, by the way. That's I think that's pretty good. Angelic, I know some people really rate Angelic Intervention, but it is. I mean, it's a combat trick. I'm not that excited about it. Bowler Slinger's sort of all right, I think. I'll take the Invasion of Dominaria. Okay, Cut Short has come back around. That's a stroke of luck. I definitely want that. And here, guess I'll take Negate. But to be honest, I think I'll put Negate in the sideboard. Probably won't play it. Typically people are going to be playing decks with 17 creatures, so it's maybe not that many targets for Negate. We've got the battles, of course, which are going to be quite popular. We can go for a Bowler Slinger or Urn of Godfire here. Urn of Godfire kind of gives us... It's another... It's a way of splashing more colours in the deck. I think maybe we take that impact too, rather than a 4-drop. Oh wow, Firja goes all this way. Another urn. Oh, we're sorted for urns. Oh, wow. Well, we're lucky we get a white rare. Heliod, the Radiant Dawn. Works with enchantment cards. So, for example, Realmbreaker's Grasp. It's pretty good. I think that's probably our only enchantment. Yeah, obviously we're taking that. So now we're looking for enchantments. Oracle of Tragedy's pretty darn good. Just draw and discard for 2 mana on a creature, isn't very nice. Botanical Brawler's pretty cool. I think it looks like we're quite well, we've only got 2 blue cards. Do we want to do the switch and go green-white just because on the strength of a Botanical Brawler? Because we don't have that many knights. Corruption's nice, but maybe we could splash blue, you see. And we need tokens to go with Botanical Brawler. So incubators do work. It's an interesting possibility. Also got 2/2 lifelink here. Honestly, I'm just going to pick Oracle of Tragedy. We're in pack 3. I think it's too late to go into another colour with, you know, especially green, early green creatures. See, that would have been a good follow-up, Tangled Skyline, but never mind. I think we'd probably just pick a second Corruption. Possibly a bit greedy, but Invasion of Kamigawa's quite good. Can tap something, give it a stun. Who can? That's a knight. That's another knight there. In terms of knights, yeah, we've got like 2. Sorry, this is actually pack 2 we're in, not pack 3. We've got 5 2-drops. I'm thinking about Order of the Mirror here. Billy Rider's pretty good. Maybe we can pick up 2 knights from this pack. Just go Order and Githkin Billy Rider. And I'll grab Corruption if it goes around. Maybe. I don't know if I want 2 of them. Maybe it's too many. Maybe 2's exactly the right number. I'm gonna grab it, and hopefully we get a knight later. Okay, that's a decent flyer. 2-drop there. Eyes of Gitaxias draws cards. That's pretty good. Yeah, it's either this one or the flyer. I'll go for the flyer. Ingaroon Eyes, pretty good. Invasion of Dominaria. Another Realmbreaker's Grasp, Stasis Field. Okay, I've got to remember we have Heliod, so we favour these enchantment-based removals. So I'll get the Grasp here. Terror of Flesh is a knight. That puts him ahead, I think, in this pack. Thunderhead Squadron's a knight as well. I think we go for the 4-drop. Artistic Refusal. I haven't played that card yet. There's another Sunder the Gateway. Maybe we're not too bad for 2-drops. We've got 6 already. And I think they're playable. Let's experiment with an Artistic Refusal here. That can be another card draw card. Yeah, there's 1 blue card here. We'll just grab that. Aerial Boost and a Cryptomancer. I think it's a question of, do we want to protect our creatures or have a combat trick that can stop flyers? I think maybe we've got some creatures we want to protect. Let's get Saiba Cryptomancer. I don't think I've used a Furtive Analyst yet, but it's the only thing available really here. Right, yeah, Assimilate Essence. That's a decent card as well. Scroll Shift is sort of an interesting trick. I guess that's another way of protecting your creatures with card. Gives you card advantage. I'll try this counterspell though. Expedition, look out. Stasis Field is an enchantment. Okay, Invasion of Kaldheim. I'll just check. I think I've those. Just grabbing that for the collection. Okay, Cavalier. Yes. I think we take a Cavalier here. I'm gonna start cutting cards, I think. Furtive Analyst, I'm not that excited about. I think drop the Skaab. I think I want to try Artistic Refusal, but that's sort of, it's kind of next on the chopping block really, because I'm just not sure if it's going to work very well. Urn of Godfire actually can probably be cut. Sunder the Gateway is just okay. It could be cut as well. Right, Omen Hawker. Mana for abilities. We've got a lot of tokens we want to convert, so that could actually be good. Infected Defector, though. Pretty solid 5-drop. Forest Dispersal might be pretty good as well. That is a knight, by the way. Yeah, I can't resist another knight. Okay, another Omen Hawker. Tidal Terror is quite tempting here. Just for a bit of consistency in the mana base. Oh, Kowende. 2/2 double strike. But another Realmbreaker's Grasp. Good question is, how much first strike have we got? Swordsworn Cavalier. We have 2 of those. Now, I'm almost certain you should pick Realmbreaker's Grasp here, but I just can't resist a sort of a combo. It's only 2 cards in the deck that can get double strike, and so he's basically a 4/2 for 4. But he's also a knight. He triggers any knight synergies I've got, like Protocol Knight. Yeah, I think I just take the Realmbreaker's Grasp, to be honest. We're a bit short on 3-drops, to be honest, as well. Yeah, big spike of 2-drops and then not much. But I don't think we want to play Furtive Analyst, to be honest. Meeting of Minds. To find card, draw card. Scroll Shift, I guess, is a 3-drop thing. Inga Runais is a bit more exciting, though. Not a knight, but quite good. Yeah, let's take Inga Runais. Halo-Forager. Now, can we get away with splashing black? Or is there anything else good? So, yeah, we're not going to play Negate, so, yeah, we just grab that on the off chance we can play it. Change the equation, not sure about that. Okay, Bond Warden. Not played with a Bond Warden before. I think we'll give it a shot. I'm not keen on the counterspell here. Yeah, we can grab an Omen Hawker. Probably better than the Bond Warden. Okay, a lot of black cards going late there. Right, I think I just cut everything I'm not 100% on very quickly. Assimilate Essence. I think that's kind of good. Cryptomancer probably can get cut. Inga Rune Eyes. I don't know if we need Inga Rune Eyes in this one. Meeting of Minds is optional. Definitely want to try Artistic Refusal, I think. Right, then we just look at the curve. Yes, it's all 2 drops, isn't it? Maybe not the best curve in the world. Oh, good news, yeah. For spells that target permanents, we've got 3 grasps and a stasis field, so Tiller of Flash looks quite good in this deck. Right, instant sorcery or battle on top of the deck, but all of our removal spells are, most of them are enchantments, so I don't think the Skaab is very good. What I'm tempted to do is take Inga Rune Eyes and Meeting of Minds. Meeting of Minds, you could argue that's like a 3-drop. You can probably afford to tap a creature with that. And I think I've got too many 2-drops. I don't want to add another 2-drop with the Cryptomancer, the Gateway. Not very exciting. I could add a 1-drop. I think it would be the Omen Hawker would make the most sense. I've got a lot of tokens and things. So it's probably between Omen Hawker and Meeting of Minds. You know what? I've not really tried either of these cards. I have tried Inga Rune Eyes before. I think Meeting of Minds is going to be good. Let's just see what it looks like. Add the Omen Hawker. Alright, I think I'll call it there. I'll call that a first pass. Maybe I'll try the Omen Hawker. Let's see. So yep, thanks for watching so far. Okay, I've decided to I've just decided to stick with that. I want to try the Omen Hawker. I want to try Meeting of Minds, and I've played Ingo Runais before several times. That's the reasoning. So Ingo Runais is probably pretty good and worth playing, but I'm just going to do something different today. Yeah, keep it like that. Obviously, I've got deck's a bit funny. I've got quite a lot of 2-drops, and but we'll see how it goes. Okay, it's sort of almost all removal. 3 removal spells. And a battle that draws me a card, so maybe that'll draw me into a creature. We've got good land, we've got blue and white. Problem with a heavy removal hand, just to equalise the board, you have to use your removal. So potentially you're using on something that's not particularly strong like a Trailblazing Historian. But it's not too scary. I guess it gives something else haste. I could Invasion of Dominaria and hope for the best. I'm getting 4 life. It's giving me another option for next turn. So I can give that haste, and he's getting an extra point of damage in. Okay, we've actually got Cut Short available, so I might do that. Oh. Good, doesn't have Vigilance. It's just a case of whether I want to trade with a Pyretic Prankster, but I can get 3 damage in on that. That's pretty good. I'm not going to trade. I'll take out his creature here. Let's just think about this. Yeah. Okay, I won't be able to cast Artistic Refusal yet. Do I want to use a removal spell? Yeah, I'm gonna use 1 removal spell, take that out. Okay, sure. Okay, yeah, that got Vigilance for that turn, of course, right. So that will go down to 3 toughness with a Stasis Field. Right, if I do Tiller of Flesh. That'll become a 1/3, right? For the Stasis Field. I believe. This has got first strike this turn. I incubate for 2. Attack that. He can block with both though. He doesn't block, he should have blocked with both. Okay. 2/3 creature. So yeah, you can block and kill that one. We'll just swing with these two. Angelic Intervention is going to give him protection from white, so he loses the Realmbreaker's Grasp and they can suddenly block. Okay, I'll Artistic Refusal. So it's a pretty good Artistic Refusal. That's my first time I've ever tried casting it. Oh, he has something else. He has Stoke the Flames for that. Ah! Now what's he get off the top? He gets a nice creature off the top. But I have a Realmbreaker's Grasp. Grasp, there we go. Transform and attack the battle. Yeah, Serra Angel. To transform, right? I think it's better to play that and keep the counter spell up. Only counters creatures and battles, by the way. Do I want to flip that? No. He might have a sweeper. Let's. I should have flipped it in that case. Yeah, let's flip it now. Yep, should always keep one creature back, just in case they got the Sunfall or something. So the pacifism effects there, really working quite well. I mean, Realmbreaker's Grasp, of course. Okay, well, we've got white mana. You kind of don't want to draw this early. We could play it turn 3 maybe and get 1 incubate. You can play it on turn 1 if you really want. And then we have 1 removal spell. I'm drawing an extra card. I'm going to keep it and hope. Okay. I'll go for a turn 3, I think. I don't think a 1-2 is going to do very much, to be honest. Oh, that's good. Okay, he has a 3-3. Which I could just Realmbreaker's Grasp. I could wait till turn 5 potentially, see if I get another land and get a couple of 3-3s. See, it feels like a good excuse to try and wait. I think that is worth a pacifism, to be honest. The 3-3 Vigilance. It's going to be very annoying to deal with. Okay, we've got the Protocol Knight to try and answer this. But he's going to tap it. And that's annoying. But at least we can race with him. I'm going to play the knight. I guess we'll tap it for no reason. Oh, this does something. Oh my god, he's got another one. So that's at least toughness gets +1/+1. Let's see, right? So he's had a bit of a rollout of creatures there. We have a 4/4 we could block with. It's not going to be enough. I'm just going to Meeting of Minds, try and draw another land. Go, no attacks. So he just had a rollout of creatures and I'm dead, basically. We just haven't done very much and he's done lots. Oh my god. Just a really nice synergy card. And just a very aggressive card which takes out my only blocker. He has 5 creatures. Great. Okay, I mean I was talking about this Progenitor Exarch. Right, I can play a 2/4. It's amazing the amount of backup creatures he's played. First 4 creatures I think all had backup. 4 out of 5. So I could go 2-2, 2-4. Get some bodies in play. Trouble with this, it's sort of too slow now. That's a 2-4, this is a 4-4. I'm never going to get a enchantment in the graveyard, that's the problem with that one. Another +1/+1 counter. So that has protection from white. That one is tapped. So we can trade off with a 4-4 here. Or actually even better, let's trade off there. That's exactly 12 damage. We'll have to lose that one. So we have to block all of his creatures, so we can't possibly win. Just have to hope he disconnects. I'm going to pay X = 3, so at least we get to cast this, but yeah, it's too late to do anything. I've seen and offends a couple of times now. It does seem a bit strong. We're gonna double block and kill the Anafenza, I guess, and take 15 damage. So yeah, that's what a slow start can do to you. Okay, well, yeah, it's 2 planes again. This time we're going first. We have a 2-drop. So that is something. If we can draw 1 more land, we can get a Seraph as well. We've got no blue. It's not very good. I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to gamble on this one, because I think 2-drop, 3-drop is pretty good. Yeah, there we go. It pays off already. You top deck an island. Very lucky. And that's dead. Thinking. Flourish. I am going to go ahead and play the Seraph. And if he's drawn 2 removal, then fair enough. He's had a good draw. So this I can pay 4, and that's a 3/3. So that sounds good to me. Okay, yeah, that's a Phyrexian, so that gets boosted to 3/3. And he gets to flip that. Nice. Strong tempo play. I'll play my 4-3. But I feel like I'm losing this one now. Yeah, Realmbreaker's Grasp is devastating. At least we can use that for an Artistic Refusal. Ooh, Tidal Terror. Okay, that's a pretty good card. I think I'll discard this Essence, because maybe it's too late now to use that. I can counterspell something, so I think I can hold this guy back to try and block. And just, if he's got a counter, if he's got a combat trick, I can just counterspell it. Aerial boost. Yeah, combat trick. Oh, right, okay. It didn't tap this guy, which was strange. But never mind, we'll do that. And I forgot you can only sacrifice things when that's attacking. But never mind. Okay. Could be a good chump blocker. I think I go for the Tidal Terror. See if he's out of removal. That can be a backup blocker if he does have removal. I can put a couple of things in my deck. He has Merciless Removal, so we'll go ahead, block that, and yeah, let's shuffle 4 cards into the library, or 2 cards. Realmbreaker's that. And Omen Hawker. I think I'm regretting this Omen Hawker, but it's not really fair. Right. Right, you get 2 creature cards back with that one, nice. So 4/4. Yep, I'm going to jump block that. Grasp it. Just gonna die. yeah, the merciless repurposing, I think that was the killer there on the Tidal Terror. He managed to hit his 6th land drop at the right time. Okay, this looks like not a very good deck, to be honest, on this evidence. Not as good as my last blue-white deck, I think. We don't have double white for Heliod, but we'll see, yeah, we'll just have to try and draw into it. Oh, there we go. Boom. Straight away. It's one of these where early play is a removal spell, so probably have to play it. First Grizzly Bear he plays out. This is a nice scry 3 that you get from this battle. So he's going to be fine for mana. Do another Invasion of Dominaria, of course. Yeah, looking quite sort of late game focused. Ah, a Cami of Whispered Hopes, okay. So let's think about whether we want to Realmbreaker's Grasp that. It will not be able to use its activated abilities, but he'll still get extra +1/+1 counters. Yeah, I'm going to... I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Now let's wait for him to expend loads of... He's got to expend loads of resources on that to make that good, right? Okay, that's the other one. Artistic Refusal, nice. Heliod countered, maybe? No. It's a Wicked Salamba, okay. I'll keep playing creatures out. Tidal Terror, and he can't protect it this turn, so I can Realmbreaker that. Oh, spot the deliberate mistake. I should have played Tiller of Flesh first and got the trigger, but I'm going to play it afterwards. I was too excited to take out that Tidal Terror whilst he was tapped out, I think. Oh, no, he's got the answer, so he can attack, okay. So he gets his creature. And he has a count spell. What do we want him to counter? Maybe Tidal Terror. Could is we can keep drawing cards off Corruption. I think that's the more powerful card. That's a 4/4 trample ward 2. Yeah, okay. And I'm not going to attack, but I'm going to take out Tidal Terror. Tap, tap, tap. Again, a transform token, which is pretty cool, and I'm holding that back to block. Actually, yeah, if he attacks with both, he flips that, of course. But I do get to kill one of his, so I think that's reasonably great. Right, I think I need him to not counter this Corruption of Towashi. Okay, 4, cool. Yeah, let's activate that one. I'll draw a card. I'm going to play that land as well. And that's a 6/6 because of the Kami. I'm still on 20 life. I think I can take a hit here if he wants to attack with a 6/6. Okay, so okay, that's interesting. I want to flip Heliod here. He does interesting stuff. And that'll draw me a card with Corruption. I can play a land, and I can do stuff in his turn now. I think it says spells have flash. And these only cost 1. See, I can cast these guys if I want. Draw and discard on that. I've not used this yet, but maybe it's quite good late game. Draw and discard every turn. We'll play one of those, draw a card. Let's play an Oracle. I think we can shuffle back now. A few cards. I think that's pretty good to do. Play you. Nice. Who do we could flip this guy. Draw a card off him. It's expensive to flip, to be honest. But let's play an island. Actually, no, let's keep an island back to discard. We can play this in his turn. Can we really attack with anything? No. So no. No attack end turn. Garunize. Yeah. Can't spell that. Don't want him. This guy's... No, he doesn't have his own counterspell. That's good. Lose an island. Now what I don't have is actually a thing to flip, so I can't draw off Towashi this turn. But like a meeting of minds, so that's pretty cool. Okay. Right, so good news. I've got a removal spell. 6/6 was the only problem. I think we transform one of these. Okey-doke. What do we attack with? He's got a 4/4 there. Do we want to play Invasion of Dominaria? Right, we've got a 4/6. He might kill. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I think that's fine. Just attack with those two. That's an enchantment. Fair enough. Good blocker. Nice 3/4 there he's got. I could have cast one of these in response to that before it left the battlefield. He's got lots of 3/4s. Okay, I think I'll play up lanes, play a Corruption, and flip something. Draw a couple of cards. Just have to watch the cards because I might run out here. I want to flip this next turn and draw 2 more cards. So I can play one of these guys. I could sort of sacrifice a bunch of guys to try and get a 4/4 flyer. Like that. could have saved one of my 3/3s there. Wasn't necessary to attack with everything. Oh, great. Well, he's got his thing. Sure. He's gonna... Looks like it mills his deck, though.
I am the nexus of all that is.
So, make 3/3s, sure.
Allies everywhere. Stand with us.
Like that. Draw 2 cards. Okay. No land. I think it's Stasis Field. There's Flyer. Down to 9 cards. I'm gonna flip this. So it's a case of possibly sacrificing more things just to kill this make all of his lands into 3/3s, so it's just going to get worse and worse. Attack with a 4/4. Just count his blockers here. He's got 2 significant blockers. He can kill a bunch of stuff. I think I can send a couple of 2/2s in. Maybe it's a case of, do I send the Cavalier and let it get chewed up? Well, I just need 1 damage through on the ground. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's got 5 blockers on the ground potentially. I could send everything just to make sure this Planeswalker dies. I think we send everything. Make sure the Planeswalker dies. So I've got reinforcements coming.
Everything burns.
Okay, you want another lovely flyer like that, and something else down there. We probably don't want to draw any more cards. We've only got 7 turns left. Oh, he's got Kite Sail, so he's got Flying Blocker. I keep forgetting. Okay, that wasn't going to be able to counter that, but should probably keep counter magic up. Might be a good idea somehow. That's going to give me a nice big army. Okay. So he gets to trade off with the Angel. Yeah, I just want to do it. Okay, maybe I've just flipped this turn. I'll do the Progenitor Exarch next turn, because he can also trade with a Sailback. And this time we do not draw. Decline. That would be very greedy. And we go to combat. And we can attack with 4 power creatures. Without getting punished. I can sacrifice another creature. So I'm going to sacrifice an Oracle of Tragedy. That's a good idea. And then I can actually have more things to put into the deck. That's very good indeed. Ha ha ha. guess the Exarch is good. You know, if he was playing a colour that had a board sweeper, it would be good. It would be good sweeper insurance. I'm going to play out these two creatures and turn. I don't believe there's a green or blue sweeper. So yeah, this should be it. Yeah, I was tempted to do the pacifism effect on a Kami right away, but then I think I saw sense. It's like, yeah, you only do that after he's got it up to 7/7 with lots of spells. Okay, we're approaching respectability. We might make it to 3 wins. We'll see. There we go. Everybody loves to hear a great comeback story. Never give up. Truer words never spoken. Okay, we have double white for Heliod, so that's good. What would be brilliant is if we could discard an enchantment with Oracle of Tragedy on turn 2, and then we can retrieve it with Heliod. Because his enter the battlefield thing is a bit neglected. It's a little bit hard to use. But I'm going to go ahead and slam my Oracle of Tragedy here. See if we can top deck an enchantment. Sadly not, it's a battle. Right, what do we discard here? I think we've got an aggressive rollout on the play. I don't see us actually using the counterspell. Then again, maybe it's the Meeting of Minds. Yeah, maybe it's the Meeting of Minds, honestly. Yeah, we are going to be tapping out most turns and attacking. Assuming he doesn't get put up a defense. Okay. He's looking for land already. That's quite a good sign. Right, I think it's Seraph, definitely. Don't have a 4th land yet, but we can play the invasion next turn. Okay, he is running out a little bit. Okay, we hit a land. That's very good. We can be aggressive. We can play a big creature. cheap to transform as well. Okay, that's more ramp. He might be going for the 8 mana dude. So he can't actually make his flip his incubator yet. But he's got a Death Toucher here, so you can just trade with anything. I don't have any knights, because yeah, I'm pretty light on knights, unfortunately. It's going to dissuade Heliod from attacking, I think. I might just go Invasion of Dominaria and try and draw another land. Oh, we actually get Omen Hawker. It's not too bad. I can actually play it. And I'll just swing in the air. He can make 2, 4, 6, 7 mana. He hasn't played a land yet as well, so he could play the big creature, potentially. Backkeeper, nice. This thing, you get double the counters when you pay 5 mana. Has he played a land yet? I don't think so. He could have 5 mana and make a 4/4. Okay. There's a land. But he wants to feed these through Vat Keeper, surely. No, he doesn't. Okay, well, the exciting thing here is the time for the Omen Hawker to shine. I can actually use his ability for the first time. I'm going to flip the Seraph. Now, I could have used Realmbreaker's Grasp on the Death Touch there. But actually, he can still double block and kill Heliod. I'd have had to transform Heliod. Now I can keep my counter spell up. I will flip this battle. And yeah, I could kill that, but I won't. So now, if he does have the big creature, I've got my counter spell up to stop it. It's a Bowler Slinger. What's the deal with that? It's going to tap something down. Something's going to attack, and it's going to, yeah. I'm going to let that through. I'm not that threatened by it at this point, I think. 4 more mana. Sigilled Sentinel. To make a 5/5 Vat Keeper and swing in with it, and then something gets tapped. I'll go ahead and counter that one. Okay, Vat Keeper, 4/4. I think I would trade with Heliod, but not with the flyer. So I'm going to chuck Oracle of Tragedy in the way as a chump blocker. I've got a good hand. I'm just going to shuffle stuff back in. Shuffle back Meeting of Minds. Okay, that's nice. Get a land there. So we want to tap Omen Hawker and transform Heliod. Okay, we could Realmbreaker's Grasp something. I don't think we need to. I think we just swing in the air. Fine. I mean, we could take down the Bowler Slinger. Well, we could let him flip the battle and then just grasp the Samurai Angel. Okay, Timberland Ancient. We can now cast things in his turn, of course. This has reach, so that's a good target. Okay, it goes down to 4. So before he plays his attackers, I'm going to play a Protocol Knight instant speed. And I think I'm going to tap the Bowler Slinger, so he doesn't get that to do anything. Yeah. Realmbreaker's Grasp, the reach creature. Swing these. But by the way, that could add... We can only sacrifice one creature. Yeah. Okay. Cool, we do get to 3 wins with this. Right, it looks good. We've got the mana for Heliod. Turn 2 Oracle as well. And a removal spell. Let's see what Omen Hawker can do as well. Okay, 3 colours. This guy. Okay, another removal spell. And this is very interesting, right? We can play Oracle of Tragedy and we can actually do the thing. So draw and discard. Discard a Stasis Field. Let's keep that land. And then turn 4. Well, as long as Heliod doesn't get countered, we can get our enchantment back. That's a good one. I'm going to draw all the land. That's going to be a 3/3, isn't it? I think I just attack with both of these. Maybe a disconnection here. No. Another land. That's a lot of land. And we actually get to use Heliod, as nature intended. Yeah, not bad. Transform him, and he becomes a 4/4, of course. Yeah. Another land. That is 9 lands in 13 cards so far. Wait. Oh no, it's only 8 in 13. I think we Omen Hawker and activate this. Doesn't have vigilance, I think. We just try and hold off the enemy here. Another one. All right. Land. Now it's 9 in 14. So only 8 land left in the deck. We've drawn most of our lands. So 18 cards and 8 land. Oh, X3. Really good. I could do with drawing one of those. Oh, now, there's a card. Would have been better last turn. Okay, it's pretty big and nasty. I think we Artistic Refusal that. And we're actually drawing some cards here. Our Tidal Terror, though. I mean, our big land cycling dude. You need to tap 2 creatures to make that unblockable. Oh yeah, you can do that. And these things are 4/4s. Nice. Good point, I can make that unblockable to get 4/4. Okay, yeah, you can do that. So I think, obviously, I'll use the Stasis Field because he knows I've got Stasis Field. Oh yeah, he's up to 15 health now. So this feels like the big turn, where I probably have to Realmbreaker's Grasp a couple of his guys. So he's going to swing in with quite a lot. big question is what happens if he's after, if I Realmbreaker's Grasp something after it's been declared as an attacker. Does it take it out of the combat phase? So yeah, he's got 23 power of stuff to attack with. Actually, let's count this properly, yeah. 25, 26 power. I can stop 18 with my creatures. Okay, I'm going to Realmbreaker's Grasp one of these guys. I'm going to Realmbreaker's Grasp another one and see if that takes him out of the combat phase, which I'm very curious about. No, it does not. Block there and block there, and if he's got the heroic charge, I think I'm in trouble. Yeah, that did not stop him attacking. He's got a flyer. And we've got card advantage. Okay, so guess Tidal Terror is not attacking. Attack with a Vigilance flyer and try and defend. Another 4/4 attacker, great. Okay, Invasion gets to bounce something. Okay, let's Assimilate Essence on that. So we'll pay the mana and get to incubate 2. I will incubate 2. It's the Tidal Terror that's getting bounced. Okay, we bounced the flyer. Oh, that's the funny thing. I can replay it at instant speed. Okay, let's kill some 4/4s. Let's kill you. Let's kill you. Now, let's kill the other 4/4 by doing that. Let's kill a 1/1 with you. Seems good. Wow, a lot of surveilling. Okay, can we go more aggressive? What's the swing back we're looking at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We do have a 4/4. We do have this. We'd have to pay 2 life to transform this, which might be unwise. I think obviously leave Oracle of Tragedy back as a blocker. We're attacking with 13 damage, so he's got to block somewhere. Oh, that's a good one. Forgotten what instance and sorceries he's had. Render Inert. Okay, to get his big flyer. Seriously, 7/7. It's got 5 blockers, 6 blockers now. That's now an 8/8. And I'm on 6 health. Okay, so I need to jump block in the air. Okay, Seraph can be the jump blocker. Tidal Terror can attack. Tap these two. And then turn. Right, he's dead. That's one removal spell. Does he have... He's got 5 in the air. I think he just attacks with everything and he wins. But he had two, yeah, sorry, that's 2 removal spells, so he was able to kill both with flies. Fair enough. There was quite a good turnaround in the middle of that game there. Where I replayed my tentacled monstrosity. Killed all of his 4/4, but yeah, found a way back. Halo-Forager is a pretty good card. Right, so we end 3-3. Yeah, just a 50-50. It's interesting, this didn't start out as a Knights deck. It was Progenitor Exarch first pick, Corruption of Towashi second pick. So we were going for Incubate blue-white. But then it just seems obvious to chuck a few knights in, but we didn't have quite enough knights. If you do a count here, that's a knight. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. Yeah, that's it. 5 knights. That would have been a good name for the deck. 5 knights, I think. So yeah, we had Heliod and a few enchantments as well. That's another sub-theme. Yeah, the game we got, both Corruptions of Towashi, we did pretty well. And I never used Artistic Refusal before in a deck. I quite like it now. It does quite a good job late on. We also tried Omen Hawker for the first time, and I activated him 2 or 3 times. He's okay. Yeah. Tried Assimilate Essence as well, which I think I've maybe had before, but not too often. Yeah, so I think I always have the problem of just not... I don't want to slow down my development to hold up counterspell mana. It's hard to judge that, I think. Heliod managed to get an enchantment back from the graveyard once, but transforming Heliod was pretty cool. That is quite powerful, just being able to cast everything at the end of your opponent's turn. And Tidal Terror was pretty good in this. The Progenitor Exarch didn't have much impact. I think we drew him once or twice, and I kind of held off casting him, and then it became too late to cast him. I think that in the one game. Okey-doke. Right, I think that is a video. Thanks for watching.